Okay, just you can see. What is the difference of main difference of constant velocity and equal friction? Means equal friction is a normal method regularly we are using, but constant velocity mostly we are using for palace, high class villas, duplex apartments like that, deluxe apartments. Okay, that type of condition. Okay, client need only comfort, not a money problem. That type of situation you can use this method. Okay, here velocity is completely constant, but in equal friction method automatically decreasing our velocity. That condition we applied friction loss now means our running cost and initial cost balancing based on client requirement. But here money is not a problem now. That's why you will take velocity, constant velocity. Okay, always you can take low velocity, you will get high comfort. Okay, only greater comfort purpose we need this method. Okay, comfort is priority condition most. Okay, see here in this method the velocity through the entire duct system or section are kept constant. Already said na, here constant velocity means entire entire routing we have constant, and initial selected velocity is very low. Always we need to select a low velocity, you will get high comfort level. Okay, compared to the other duct designing methods. Okay, and is kept constant, always you will mention constant. Okay, for greater comfort level. Okay, with this, with the constant velocity reduction in CFM. Okay, CFM will vary. Okay, in every method will result in increased friction. Here friction increase. Okay, when will increase friction, automatically pressure also increase na, pressure also drop, pressure drop also increasing. That condition you need high capacity fan. Okay, when you selected high capacity fan, automatically power consumption also high based on your initial cost, and running cost also increasing. Okay. Next, applications: palace, high class villas, deluxe apartments. Okay, this method is also used for terminal branch designing. Okay, this type of situation. Now we can try this one. Okay, same 5000 CFM coming from our AHO. Okay, here each terminal we have 834 CFM, same CFM is there. Okay, and started at here A to B section, B to C section, and C to D, D to E, and E to F, F to G. Now you can open Mechaqua. Okay, already we know previous condition. In previous condition, flow rate and head loss. Head loss is a constant. Flow rate already we know CFM. Okay, in this condition, we know which one? Flow rate or head loss? Already we know flow rate. In this condition, we need to mention velocity. That's why you can select this one. Okay, already we know velocity. Now, how can we select our velocity? Means already sent one sheet to you, recommended sheet. Okay, in that sheet, see, in the sheet, this is equal friction method purpose. I said in first class. Okay, this is controlling factor, noise generation, main ducts. Okay, this is low velocity condition. You will take, compare this all velocities. You will take 600. Okay, low velocity, and 800. Theaters and auditoriums, you need some comfort. Now you will take as a 800 or 600. You will take 600 or 800 based on your requirement. You can take. Always you will consider low velocity, not a high velocity. Okay, comfort level we need more now. Now you can mention your velocity here. Just you can see duct designing using not this one. Okay, this is not static regain method. This is constant velocity method, no? Constant velocity. Okay, constant velocity method. See here, constant velocity. For example, you will take example as a villa. Okay, and based on side clearance we have height 18 inch. Okay, always you will height based on side clearance, and velocity is 800 fpm. This is assumption value, assuming value. Okay, now you can select assuming. Just go here and you can take this one. Already we know our velocity, at the same time we know our CFM. Okay, now you can select these two, flow rate at the same time, next one. Okay, now you can mention your flow rate how much, 5000 CFM now, starting at 5000. Next velocity already we know how much, 800. Next you can mention your duct height how much, 18 inch na. Okay, now our duct size, rectangular duct size 58 by 18. Okay, if you need diameter, equivalent diameter is, this is circular duct. Okay, 33.9 inch. This is circular type. If you need diameter of duct, circular duct, you will get this value. Okay, if you need to mention it, yeah, friction head loss is same. See, okay, this is A to B section, we need this much of size, rectangular size. Okay, now clear na? For example, I need to mention this one, 4166 CFM. Okay, B2C condition. You can change your flow rate here, 4166. Okay, and velocity is same na. That condition you can see head loss 0.027, but you will change in previous condition how much is there, 0.024. Okay, A to B we have less. Here coming one reducer na, in reducer condition automatically friction will drop na. That condition increased some, then you can see how much is there, 0.027, means 0.003. Okay, extra here for 100 feet. This one always you consider this one, WC, this is pressure unit, WC inches water column per 100 feet. This is our, see, B2C condition we need this much of duct size. Okay, here we got which value, odd number condition we need to take which one, yeah, even number we need to take. Always you can avoid your odd numbers here. Okay, you will take 48. Next you can mention next thing, 3332. You can mention here 3332. Okay, how much you got, just you can see friction increased, velocity we need 800. See, 37 now, again you can mention 38. All of you note down this. Okay, first we got how much, again all of you note down these values, duct sizes. See, first A to B section you can mention 18 to 58, sorry, 58 into 18. 18 is a height, 15 is 8 is a width. Okay, this is diameter. Okay, next B to C section. B to C section condition how much, 48 by 18. Always you can take even number. Okay, next you can mention third, C to D section. Okay, that condition how much, we got odd number now, again you can mention even number, 38. Again you can change here how much, next one 2498 na, you can mention 2498. How much is there, again 27 you got value, again you can mention 28, even number we need na, 28 by 18. Okay, up to we completed this one, D to E. Next E to F, again you can mention your value 1664, 18 by 18. This is exact perfect aspect ratio, we are getting our square na. Okay, after you will take 830, this one na, 830 CFM, then automatically decreasing our value 18 by 9. Okay, this type of condition you need to increase. Okay, which one, you need to increase or decrease your height. For example, I can mention 16. How much you got, 10 na? I will increase again 14. Again I need to decrease here 12. Okay, this is okay na, 12 height and 13 width. If you need exact value you can mention 14. Odd numbers are not applicable now, that's why you can take 14, 12 by 14. Okay, we will take this value. Clear na now? This is velocity, constant velocity condition. Just you can observe in this picture, in constant velocity condition, velocity is constant already you know, but 5000 CFM, just you can minus 834, you will get this value. Again you can minus 834, you will get this value. Again you can do minus, you will get this value. Okay, from here you will get same, just you can do minus, automatically you are getting this CFM value, don't worry. Okay, this one. If you need normal notes, here you have normal notes also, don't worry. Application high class willow. Height of duct 18 inch as per site clearance. And velocity you need to take always low velocity here, okay, based on your comfort. Okay, based on your velocity your cost also increasing, you can remember that one in constant velocity method. Okay, for example you will consider 600 compared to 800, your cost is high. Okay, next considering duct size A to B section, flow rate already we know 5000 cfm, velocity also already you know 800 fpm, height also we know 18 inch. We need to mention these three parameters in our mech aqua duct size, then you will get your rectangular sizes. If you need a circular size also you will get that one. Okay, this much of values you will get. Okay, in some condition you will get odd numbers, that odd numbers always you will convert it into even numbers. You will take high value, you will get 47, you will take as a 48, 37 38, 27 28. Okay. Now this is width, first one. Second one is height. Okay. Equal friction method also you have notes, don't worry. See, equal friction method also you have notes. Now clear na this one? Constant velocity, is there any doubt in this? Same equal friction type, but only one thing is changed, that is velocity here constant. In equal friction method friction is constant, that is main different. Okay, in equal friction method your velocity automatically reducing, why? Friction is constant na. But in this constant velocity method velocity constant and friction will increase. Okay, why? Means pressure proportional to the inversion proportional to the velocity na. Okay, now clear na this one, constant velocity. Is there any doubt in this? Okay, next we will go for static regain. Static regain method means just you will take static regain, means again we can add. Okay, see, this is static regain method. In this static regain method, before we need to know about some points. What is that means? First of all we need to know about static pressure, velocity pressure, at the same time total pressure. Okay, static pressure, velocity pressure, at the same time total pressure. Now we will discuss that one. First of all we can read this one. This static regain method of duct sizing is most often used for high velocity system. You will remember this point. Okay, high velocity system, already we know classification of velocity systems. Low velocity systems is there, medium velocity systems is there, high velocity systems is there. Low velocity system means up to 2000 na? Up to 2000 you will consider as a low velocity system, 900 to 2000 fpm. Okay, 2000 to 2500 you will consider as a medium velocity system. 2500 to 4000 fpm you will consider as a high velocity systems. Okay, that high velocity system purpose means 2500 to 4000 fpm, that type of situation you can use this static regain method. Next, with long duct runs, and mostly this method we are using for industrial, you can remember this point also. Next, especially in range, in large installation, already said in equal friction method we have advantages. This is only applicable up to 30 feet long run ducts. Okay, more than 30 feet it is not applicable, equal friction method. Okay, equal friction method not applicable for more than 30 feet. Okay, that type of situation you can take this method. 40 feet, 50 feet we have na, that type of condition. With this method an initial velocity in main duct leaving the fan, okay, initial velocity is main duct leaving the fan is selected in the range of, okay, always you will select this range. Why? Means this is high velocity system range, 2500 to 4000. Here also we need to take assumption value, assuming value. Okay, after the initial velocity is selected, the velocity in such successive section of duct in main run is reduced, okay, so that the resulting static pressure gain is enough to overcome the friction losses. Okay. Friction loss means automatically pressure also dropping na. Pressure dropping means velocity increase. Velocity increasing or decreasing in the neck duct section. pressure decreasing, drop. Velocity decreases, na. We have PV is called nRT formula, na. That condition, inversion proportional, na. Inversion proportional means opposite, na. Pressure increase, velocity decrease. Okay, pressure decrease, velocity increase. You will remember that point. Only you will remember that point. Only PV is called nRT. Automatically you will get that one. Okay. Next, the result is that static pressure is the same at each junction in the main run, so that balancing is simplified. Here we need to balance our static pressure. Okay, based on our velocity. We have to, I will show. Here we have now PT is equal PS plus PV. PT is a total pressure, PS is a static pressure, and PV is equal to velocity pressure. Okay. Static pressure means it is the air pressure in the duct. Okay, you are running duct, na. In that we have pressure, that is called as a static pressure. Okay, which is used for only fan selection. Static pressure mainly we are using for fan selection. Okay, we have also estimation also, ESP, ISP. Okay, external static pressure, at the same time internal static pressure. These all we need to calculate for fan sizing and fan selection purpose. That is separate calculation is there for. Okay, when you select your fan condition, we need that all. Okay, here just static pressure means you will remember. Okay, it is the air pressure in the duct, static. Okay, which is used for fan selection. You will remember that point enough. Okay, velocity pressure means it is the pressure generated by the velocity. Okay, you are selecting some velocity, na. How can you get your velocity? Based on fan you are getting velocity also, na. Okay. It is generated by the fan velocity. Okay, that velocity, sorry, it is the pressure generated by the velocity and weight of air. Okay, we have air weight also. Okay, which is used for measuring the flow. We need to calculate our air flow rate, na. How can we calculate our air flow rate in the system? How can we calculate our airflow rate in system? Based on velocity, na. For example, if you, yeah, we have continuity equation also. Q is equal to AV. Okay, if you need velocity, if you know velocity, directly you will get CFM. Okay, any two values you know, you can mention remaining. Definitely we know that one. How can we get our CFM? Based on heating and cooling load calculation. Tomorrow I will explain that concept. Heating and cooling load, E20 sheet. Okay, first of all I need to explain manual calculation, after I will explain that one. Okay, and now clear, na, that velocity when you will get CFM, automatically you will consider your assuming value velocity. Okay. Velocity, we know velocity condition, after we know velocity pressure is equal, we have one formula, standard formula. What is that means? V by 4000 whole square. That is velocity pressure calculation. You will search any HVAC books, you will get that formula. Okay, don't worry, here we have that formula. See, static pressure is equal R into V1 by 4000 whole square, na. This V1 by 4000 whole square, this only consider V1 to 4000, V1 by 4000 whole square, that is velocity pressure. Okay, you don't compare remaining all, just you will consider V1 by 4000 whole square, that is, this is velocity only. V1 means velocity, VP, PV, yeah. Why means we need to add our pressure, now we need static pressure, we need to maintain static pressure, that's why we call as a static regain. Okay, I will show that one. Okay, now clear now this one. Total pressure means it is used to find velocity pressure. Okay, first of all we need to find velocity pressure, static pressure, just a summation, velocity pressure, static pressure, summation we consider as a total pressure. Okay, for example, I will say that one. Velocity pressure, wait, I will show. Where is zoom? For example, already one formula was that This is PV is there na. Okay, this PV means you will mention your value V by velocity by 4000. This is actual formula for PV, velocity pressure purpose. Yeah, whole square. Okay, already we know our velocity how much. Already we, sorry. Okay, already we know our velocity how much. High range na 2500 to 4000. Now you will take a as a assuming value 3000. Okay, then you can mention 3000 by 4000 whole square. Okay, that is first section. Yeah, 4000 whole square. Yeah, here you will get. Then you tell me. Water column or water gauge na, already you can see in your friction sheet. Friction sheet also we have water column. Yeah, unit that one. Inch. Why means we are using English system na. Present in India we are using inches. For example, we will take some Australia person, George is there na, he need to use another. Pressure also we have units. Okay, already said na, pressure units. Okay, this one. Okay, summation you will consider this one. PV proportional to 1 by PS. Okay, advantages it is. Yeah, I will explain calculation also, don't worry. It is possible designing long run as well as short run for complete design. Long run means above 30 feet length duct you will consider as a long run for only one section, not for entire duct. Only one section you have 30 feet above length you will consider as a long run. Short run means 30 feet below length, you will consider as a short run. Okay, next, accurate method for of duct designing. Okay, no balancing is required. Why means pressure balance in that condition you no need any other balancings. Okay, time consuming method, it will take some time for calculation and either see here we have static regen. Static regen means conversion of velocity pressure to static pressure. Okay, when you calculate your velocity pressure, directly you can mention in this formula first section, at the same time second section. First section directly you will get that one. Okay, section we need to add automatically drop down now. Why means we are adding some fitting also. Fitting adding condition automatically friction will loss. Friction will loss means pressure also loss na. That condition we need to add again. Okay, we need to increase our velocity. Okay, you can increase your velocity, sorry, decrease your velocity. Why means our duct size also decreasing. Okay, I will show that one. Is called static regen. Gaining static pressure is called as a static regen. You will consider this is our formula. Static pressure is called R. Okay, R is the recovery factor, depends upon the shape of fitting that changes velocity. You will take as a standard values, this one 0.7 to 0.9, and when you will do this one, company will give some catalog. Okay, in that catalog also you will get these values. Okay, R into, yeah, shape of fitting. For example, I will show one small example. We have elbows. In elbows condition we have long radius elbows and short radius elbows, right? Long radius elbow means you have area surface contact also high. Short radius means we have surface contact less. When you have surface contact more, your pressure dropping and friction rate also increasing na? You will compare with aspect ratio. Our surface area contact is high, automatically our friction increase. Okay, when you have less surface, automatically decreasing our friction. Okay, that is depends upon the fitting. Okay, velocity you will mention 0.7 to 0. This is standard. Okay, when you will do this type of project, automatically company will provide that catalog also, don't worry that one. Okay, next, for example, industry requirements is there na. In industry requirement they will provide. Okay, or otherwise you are following static. Okay, recovery factor you will provide, they will provide, means previous projects is there for that company, they will provide. Or otherwise, if you need to check your books, we have HVAC books na, ASHRAE standards, you need to check in that one, you will get. You need to check in only for industrial application, not for residential commercial, you don't get that. Okay, v1 is a velocity at previous duct section, means A to B for example. V2 is a B to C, current section we are using. You will compare with it. We have two section, A to C is there, A to B you will consider as a v1, B to C you will consider as a v2. Okay, like that. Next, see, in this duct designing using static regain method with duct sizer, application industrial. Okay, as per site clearance fall ceiling, here we have 16-inch velocity already, you know, 2500 to 4000, you will take as a 3000. This is our routing, for example, this is 5000 here, not a 5000, you will take as a 8000. I mistaked here. Okay. Tell me. Yeah, that recovery factor actually, that is standard value. Recovery factor, exactly I don't know that one. The always we are taking as a standard that one, 0 0.7, 0 0.8, 0 0.9 between values. I will check that one, I will inform, don't worry that one. Recovery factor I will check. Directly we are using formulas na, that's why I don't know about this one. I will set to you, I will check once. Okay. Next, this one is 2500 to 4000 fpm na. Okay, here we have 8000 CFM AHU mission is there. We have totally 4 tons. Here you can observe one previous constant equal friction method you have routing, and here also you have routing, but here you have extra duct length. A to B section we have 50 feet duct length, B to C you have 40 feet, and C to D you have 30 feet, D to E you have 35 feet. These all are length, 50 feet, 40 feet, 30, okay, 35. Okay, and each air terminal need 2000 CFM. Okay, now I need to calculate this one. How can we calculate? For example, we will take section A to B. Okay, section A to B condition, what we need. Okay, for example, we will take Q. Okay, Q condition, we have 8000 CFM now. And you will take velocity, how much? For example, I have Q. Okay, that Q is equal, I have 8000 already, you know. Next, V also you will take assumption value 3000. Okay, 3000 already we have. I think this is late process, we will discuss directly here. See, Q is equal 8000 CFM, V is equal 3000 CFM. Okay, from duct sizer we get friction loss. Okay, when you mention this one, velocity already we know, Q, flow rate already you know, that condition you can mention here. Flow rate how much? 8000, you can mention 8000. At the same time you can mention velocity 3000, high velocity system. Okay, then you can observe here, once you can observe here, friction loss F is equal how much here? 0.811, this is that one. Inches water column per 100 feet, not for 100 feet totally. 100 feet purpose we have this value 0.511. Okay, this much of friction you have, loss rate is there. And round duct diameter means this one, equivalent diameter is there na? This is our round duct diameter, 22.1 inch. Okay, next you can mention your duct height, 16 inch na, as per site clearance. Okay, 16 inch, then you will get your size 26 by 16. Okay, this is A to B, only for A to B condition. Next I need B to C condition. Okay, B to C condition how much is there? 6000 is there. Okay. That condition you will take assuming value. Okay, always decreasing na. Why means 2000 CFM already used, A to B section. Now B to C condition we have only 6000. 6000 condition decreasing our volume, our airflow rate. Automatically we need to use reducer fitting. Okay, our velocity also decreasing na. That condition you need less velocity. For example, here we have 2600. If you need to take 8000, we need to mention our flow rate 6000. Next you can mention, for example, 2700. How much you got? 0.466. You can mention 2800. How much you got? 0.511. Okay, but this is not correct, this is not accepted. Why? Means main duct, how much of friction loss is there? In that condition we have less friction loss. Why? Means velocity decreasing means we need less friction rate also na. That condition you can mention here 6000, you can change here. Why? Means we are using regain pressure, we need to add static pressure. That condition take 2700, you got 0.466. okay, for example we will take 2600. That condition 0.423 is there. Just you can see 0.423 Wg or Wc, both are same, water column or water gauge for 100 feet. Okay, next after this one, okay, see here you have one point also, assuming values and should be less than the previous. Now static pressure Ps is equal to R into V1 by 4000 whole square minus V2 by 4000 whole square. Okay, you will take now value 0.9 R recovery factor. Okay, 3000 means already we know A to B section, this is A to B section. Okay, 3000 mean divided by 4000 whole square. Next 2600 divided by 4000 whole square. Now you will get this much of PS, static pressure. Okay, if you need you can do calculator also. Okay, how much is this one? V1 3000 divided by 4000. okay, for this we need square na. Here how can we apply a square? Okay, already you know this one, you will take directly in your calculator. Okay, directly you can apply square, you will get this value 0.126 inch for water gauge. But you will compare, okay, you will compare the friction pressure loss for duct length from A to C, that is 40 feet. Okay, that is 40 feet length. Here not A to C, you will consider B to C. This is section 2 na. Okay, how much of is there? 0.423. okay, we know that value, we got this value from the duct size na. F is equal 0.423. this is how much length? 100 feet length duct purpose we got this value. Now we need for 40 feet duct length na. See, okay, we know the value 100 feet duct length purpose we have this much of head loss or friction loss. Okay, friction loss rate. But here we have only 40 feet duct na. 40 feet duct condition you need to reduce this one. Okay, how can we reduce? You can apply that value divided by 100 into, you can mention 40, you will get this much of water gauge, this much of pressure. Okay, but you will compare friction loss, that is 0.169 inch water gauge is greater than the static pressure. Okay, already we know static pressure 0.126. see, here we get our static pressure na. How much is there? 0.126 inch water gauge. But here how much is there for 40 length? 0.169. this is not accepted. Always we need static pressure high compared to this value. Okay, that's way you can use another, it is not accepted. Now choose more less velocity to increase the static pressure. Okay, now taking velocity 2400, you will take another case. Okay, already we did one case, that is 2600 fpm, that is not accepted. Why? Means our static pressure is we have less than the this friction pressure na. Okay, that's why you need to increase your static pressure. Okay, that increasing purpose we need to do again, you will take one more session, sorry, one more case. That case purpose, first of all you need to decrease your velocity compared to that one. Okay, we have in that case 2600, now you can take 2400 velocity. Okay, Why means we have a lot of difference now. The 40 is difference is there, 37 like this, 37 inch, 0.37. Tell me. See, from duck sizer, now you can consider 2400. You will take here 2400. Okay, now you got your value 2400. 0.35, see 0.345 inch WG is there na, water gauge. Now total loss means you will consider this one. Okay, 0.345 divided by 100 into 40. Okay, how much of you will got? 0.138 inch. Okay, and therefore your static pressure, you need to change this one also na. In when you mentioned 2600 you got this value, but we changed our velocity na, that condition you got this value 0.182. just you can see 3000 divided by 4000 whole square and 2400 divided by 4000 whole square. Now our static pressure is this value. Okay, now you can compare with this value. Okay, we need to do two cases. First of all, we need to calculate our static pressure by using this formula. Again, you need to do this one based on 100 feet length is there. Now, how much of our duct length is there? You can consider the total loss. Okay, this one 0.138. Now our value is high enough compared to this one. Static pressure greater than friction loss. Okay, total friction. Okay, it is accepted. So duct size. Okay, so this is accepted condition now. Now you can take 24 by 16 our duct size. If you need round diameter, here we have 21.4 inch. Okay, always you need to do this type of cases in the static regain. That's why here you have table also, just you can observe. A to B case 8000, 3000. This is velocity FPM. Okay, this is assuming value now, and we got first 0.511 from the duct size you will get this value. Okay, next 50. This is A to B duct length. Okay, next friction of WG. Okay, how can we get this value? This value friction. Yeah, here we have 100 feet duct. Here you will take divided by 100 into 50, you will get this value. Okay, you will get that value. And here we have static pressure. Why means this is main duct, first section. In previous we don't have any sections, that's why you can mention nil here. We don't have any static. Okay, and the equivalent duct diameter already we got from the duct size 22.1. This rectangular size. Okay, selected or not? Why means this is first na, that's why you can mention normally. But you will take BC, B to C section. Now we need to select. Already we have previous duct, means we need to maintain our static pressure. Okay, that condition first case I have taken this one 2600 fpm. Okay, you can take this value 0.423 na, we got from the duct size, and duct length already we know from the diagram 40 feet. Then you will find out total loss this much of value. Okay, your friction increasing, static pressure decreasing, your friction decreasing, static pressure increasing. Just you can observe these arrows. Okay, here we have friction high. Always we need in the static regain method static pressure high than friction. Okay, you remember that point. When you calculated this method, always we need static pressure high compared to this one. Okay, now got your value 0.126. this is wrong condition. We have less value means wrong. This is our condition 20.6, 22 inch, 16 inch. We no need, that's why you can mention cross. This is not accepted. Okay, now you will take again 6000, 2400. Just you can decrease your velocity and again you can try that 0.345 same length na, and you can use 0.138 when you mention this one. By using PS static pressure formula you can find out this one. Okay, next after this you will calculate this one total friction. Total friction from here, this is static pressure PS formula. Okay, then you will find out this is higher value na compared to this friction, total friction loss. Okay, now this condition is accepted. See, dot means accepted, cross means not accepted. Okay, now you will take same value. Again C to D, you can follow remaining also same. Just you can see in this section 2200 is there na, 0.354. Duct length is 30. You have this is higher value 0.106. This is 0.051. Okay, here we have more difference compared to this one 0.169 and 0.126. just we have 33 differences there, but you will take here 50 differences there, 50, 55 means we need to decrease 300. okay, or 400, you can use another case. This is a not accepted condition. Okay, always you need to check this one, accepted case or not accepted case. Why means we need to add our static pressure, we need to increase our static pressure compared to the friction. Always you need to compare these two, friction total friction loss, at the same time static pressure, you will compare these two only. Now clear na? Okay, today I will send this material also PDF, you will practice this one. Tomorrow I will explain about this one, heating and cooling load calculations. First of all I will explain normally, means manual calculations. After I will explain E20 calculations. Okay, E20 is very easy. Static regain, we need to do mostly we are using normally this one manual type. Why means we are getting very less projects. Okay, mostly we are using normally. Why means only we need to accepted case condition, we need velocity, remaining all are we know softwares now. Mecha aqua, by using this you can calculate. Okay, now clear na this concept, velocity reduction and constant velocity static regain. Okay, clear na? Is there any doubt in this? I will explain that recovery factor also, I will check once and I will explain that one. Okay, I will send this PDF, I will convert it into PDF, I will send this method also you need. Okay, tomorrow I will start this one, heating and cooling load calculation. Okay, is the it will take some time, heating and cooling load calculations. Okay, is there time tomorrow? I will start HVAC drafting also. Why means first of all we need to create our mission, canvas, flexible connections. Okay, and for example if you have trouser shape, I need to create trouser, how can we create our trouser, elbows, fittings. First of all we need to learn this. Okay, after we will go for SLD DLD. Okay, okay, is there no doubts now? Hmm. That condition you no need static regain, you can use normal method, equal friction. 2000 also low velocity we consider, 9000 to 2000. Okay, that condition you can use. Okay, wait. Why means if you have more length, for example more length condition, your friction also increasing. Okay, you don't maintain equal friction. When you have up to 30 feet, then you will maintain equal friction. I mentioned in advantages also, I said okay, up to 30 feet we can maintain, possibility is there for equal means friction load constant purpose. Above 30 feet not possibility is there, that's why you need to select another. Yeah. mm. Mm. in oh, okay, constant velocity method, client to bearing is possibility you will take. Why means friction will increase, you need high capacity fan. Why means we are giving importance to the comfort level in that condition, priority mainly. Okay, you will check your client requirements, comfort is main priority, you will take that one, that's not a problem. For in case comfort is not priority, he will give the priority for cost also. That condition cost will increase na, in constant velocity method you can avoid this method. Based on client specification or requirement you need to study and you can select your method also. Okay, yeah. Yeah, always you need to take that is high velocity system na. 2005, that's why we have standard classifications, velocity systems and pressure systems, we have standard classification. Okay, based on that classification we have our value, range value 2500 to 4000, you will take between that value. Okay, next. Okay, today you will practice up to here. Tomorrow I will start our manual calculation, heating and cooling load calculations. Okay, I will send to you this PDF also to you. Okay, clear na this one? Okay.